Hello everyone, my name is Nick, this is Board Game Brawl, and we're doing something a little special today. For the first time ever, I have a co-host that is a bipedal humanoid. This is my good friend Kim. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Kim.
Hi, I'm Kim.
Okay. And Kim, so what's your favorite type of board game?
I really like co-ops.
Okay.
I am not very competitive, but I like beating up things and stuff, so that's...
Wow, you're not very competitive. Well, that's going to make the rest of this very interesting, given the type of game we're here for today.
That's okay.
What are your favorite games, like specifically?
I really like theming, so I like the Arkham-ish games. Like in that theme, I'll try anything, but the actual game-wise, I like Pandemic. I really like that Knights game that we played. Co-op Knights game.
Co-op Knights game?
That took forever.
Shadows over Camelot.
Shadow over Camelot.
I love Shadows over Camelot.
Kalis, I like, which is competitive. So yeah.
Okay, great. Cool. All right, so what exactly are we doing here today? You're not just here to watch us banter back and forth, although that would be really fascinating. No, today we're going to do something a little special. Well, let me explain first. I have really been getting into the game Warmachine. Actually, specifically, if you saw my review, I reviewed the game Warmachine High Command, which is a deck builder set in the Warmachine miniatures gaming universe, and I really liked it a lot, and I got really interested in the setting, and just... I've never really been into miniatures wargaming, so I thought this might be an interesting chance to try it out. So I went ahead and picked this up. This is the Warmachine Battle Box. It's everything two players need to begin their little journey into miniatures wargaming with Warmachine. It's got the Khador faction and the Menoth faction. I hope I'm saying both of those right. And I thought, well, why don't I just film my little journey into Warmachine and actually opening the box, putting everything together, having battles with it, and painting it, and that would be a very lonely thing to do by myself. So I asked around, and Kim expressed an interest in joining me on my long, strange journey. And so, what interests you about Warmachine, and why did you agree to this ridiculously maniacal plan of mine?
I have never done anything like this, and I will try anything twice. So this would be the first time.
All right.
So, I don't know, it looks interesting enough. I like games, and I'll try anything. So,
all right, great. So let's go ahead and bust this puppy open. I have no idea how everything is arranged in here. I'm sure there's a million little pieces on what they call sprues. I have some familiarity with this from Twilight Imperium, all their miniatures, and Super Dungeon Explorer, which was really kind of a daunting experience, so I don't know why I'm doing this, but... All right.
You secretly like poking things out of things, and...
That is true. I think everyone who's really into board gaming secretly likes busting out little chits and tokens. All right, what do we got here? We have a bunch of quick start rules for Warmachine, advertising, that's always great, introduction guide. I should point out that if you don't know much about Warmachine, there's like an enormous tome that you have to buy that's just the rules to get started, in addition to hundreds of dollars worth of stuff for the armies, but this is the cheapest way to get into the game if you're interested. Alright. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. There's all these little miniatures. I think this is the Menoth faction.
Broken.
Which one's broken?
There's a little plastic. Maybe not.
I think it might supposed to be that way, like the head might be separated.
Oh, okay, because these all look like they're in pieces.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
There'll be hell to pay!
I don't know.
Well, everything's got to be glued anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Here's more stuff. This looks like Menoth as well. Ah, the infamous ruler that everyone needs to play miniatures or games, because you're basically just going around on terrain, and you have to actually measure out how your troops are going to move. So get ready for that.
All right.
I hope you like measurements. Here's maybe this is supposed to be the actual full rules, not the quick start rules. All right. Lots of stuff. All right, here's these battle cards, which are like, they show all your little unit stats for the warcasters and stuff like that. Here, open those.
Okay.
Do as I say. More miniatures. These look like the actual warcasters that are going to be controlling our little mechs around the battlefield. Oh yeah, I guess I should, if you're not familiar with Warmachine, I should explain exactly what the game is all about. It's like a steampunk fantasy world where you have different nations vying for power, and they control these things called warjacks, which are like these giant metal robots that are controlled by magic, that these specific warcasters can control them. More stuff, bases. All this has to be glued and assembled together even before you, hopefully before you paint them.
I like the names of these things. Juggernaut. Man of War Shock Troopers, Destroyer. Commander with a K.
That's got to be the red guys.
Yeah,
that's the Soviet Russian faction.
Commander Skorsh. Oh, there's 2 Commander Skorsha cards for some reason. Okay.
Commander Borscht Bear Hugger. All right, more miniatures. Can't believe how many miniatures are in this miniatures game box.
Who would have thought? All these miniatures.
There's more, and something else
dice.
fell out. Dice. All right, I'm disappointed in these dice already. Like, why would they not be special dice with, like, the symbols of our factions?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I got tons of dice.
You gotta pay more for those.
Yeah, you're right. You're exactly right. You have to buy them separately. And more miniatures. And I think that's it. So, now, there's one more important little piece of business we have to take care of. And that is that we have to decide what factions we're actually going to play. There's Khador and Menoth, the Protectorate of Menoth, I think, and we don't know much about them. That's going to be part of our little journey, is figuring out more about these factions that we choose. But we're going to choose right now, because in our next video, we have to actually put them together. Then we're going to come back and we're going to do an actual battle before we paint them, just to make sure that we like the game. If we don't like the game, our journey ends right there very abruptly. But if we do like the game, then we're going to paint them, all the models. Then we're going to come back and have a final battle with everything that we've learned, with our magnificent looking, hopefully, troops, and on actual terrain using the ruler and the whole 9 yards. But Kim is my guest. She gets to choose first. Who do you want to be, Khador or Menoth?
I really had not thought. I thought about it, but I had not chosen until now, so I have to pick one.
You do. We will not end this video until you do. This could be a 5-hour-long video.
No. I'm a fly by the seat of my pants person, so let's go with. Are you really good with a Russian accent?
I am not.
I'm gonna be the Russian. Non-Russian Russian people.
So are you indicating that you are good with the Russian accent?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yes.
So
that's awesome.
From here on out, you shall call me comrade.
And we will never ever film a video together without you using that accent. You're committed.
I don't know about that.
Well, that's good.
I'll forget halfway through.
That's good, because I actually was leaning towards the Menoth, because I am all about religious fanaticism. Anyone that knows me knows that. Psych.
But these guys, I was attracted to them because they use a lot of fire.
Oh.
So you get to light a lot of fire.
All right, I'm going to have to edit that in post.
Oh. Sorry.
No, but wait, let's clear it up. You're doing the red guys, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. But you said you like the fire of the Menoth people.
I like fire, so but...
You like fire.
I like fire, but I'm going to go with the red guys.
I'm a little more scared of you than when we first started this video, but that's okay. So, that's it. The factions have been chosen. It is decided that I'm going to be the Protectorate of Menoth. Kim is going to be Khador. So, in our next video, we're both going to film a little bit of us putting these models together, which should be the least fun of all of this, but it should still be fun for you to watch. And then we're going to have a little mock battle, or a real battle, and see how we like the game and who comes out on top. We're going to paint them. We're going to come back and have a rematch. It's all going to be good, clean fun. All right, so... My name is Nick. This has been Board Game Brawl. This is video 1 of our journey into Warmachine, and my co-host was
Kim.
And we're reminding you to get out there and game every day and in every way. Take care.